Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff Russin, and today we're going to be continuing our series on CRM best practices and compliance procedures. And today we have with us Corey Roberson of Fin Compliance and Stephanie Dannebaum of Stephanie Dannebaum Consulting. And they're going to dive further into using a CRM to comply with the Department of Labor's rollover recommendation requirements. Regarding compliance best practices, Corey is going to discuss producing documentation to comply with the Department of Labor's prohibited transactions exemption by using technology and integrations. And then our CRM expert, Stephanie Dannebaum, will discuss the process of documenting the firm's disclosure requirements into CRM-based workflows using WealthBox CRM. The presentation today will be focused on documenting in disclosures and reasons for a rollover recommendation. We ask that you please leave any questions towards the end, and if we run out of time to address the questions, we will have our contact information at the end of the session. So now I'd like to present Corey Roberson.
Oh, hello all, and thank you, Jeff, for the warm introduction. If you're not familiar with us, our firm provides compliance and business management solutions to help investment advisors to build its compliance procedures. A little bit more about our history. We've been around for over a decade with beginnings in the consulting realm, and since that time, also built a desktop and mobile solution for a network of advisors. Since 2012, we've served more than 200 SEC and state registered firms. Now, we wanted to take a few minutes to learn more about our audience and see where everyone is from. So please take a few moments to enter your name and firm name in the chat box. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce you to Stephanie Dannebaum.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to attend today's webinar. My name is Stephanie, and I am the Principal CRM Consultant for Stephanie Dannebaum Consulting. I've been in the financial services industry for over 7 years and have served in a variety of different roles, starting out in operations, investment management, and financial planning. To support my career, I also obtained my MBA, Master's of Business Administration, and Master's in Public Policy from Mills College in Oakland, California, as well as my Chartered Financial Consultant designation from the American College. During my roles with various fee-only and fee-based firms, I was the resident tech expert. So when I decided to start my own consulting company, I knew I could continue my passion for advisor tech and support RIA firms enhance their operations through their CRM software. I founded Stephanie Dannebaum Consulting, a full-service consulting firm, to provide firms with the resources and experience of WealthBox CRM as well as Redtail CRM to successfully implement best practices, customized processes, and enhanced data. I offer project-based arrangements with no minimum hours required. My goal is to really help registered investment advisory firms with implementation of their custom client-serving processes, no matter how small. Now I will pass the baton back to Corey to talk about the various Fin compliance solutions to address our case study today.
Great, and thank you, Stephanie, for that introduction as well and an overview of your firm. As mentioned, we assist firms with its compliance program in regards to consulting and technology-based solutions. Our desktop app includes features such as compliance calendar and a Zapier-powered integration to automate DOL, PTE, or other compliance tasks onto third-party applications, such as a customer relationship manager or CRM, as Stephanie will be discussing further. Now, fiduciary standards apply to those who provide advice or recommendations to Title I Employee Income Security Act or ERISA plans. Now, ERISA Title I plans can include 401ks, IRAs, SEP IRAs, simple IRAs, state pension plans, ESA savings accounts, and other employer-sponsored plans. Now, under this special rules provisions, advisors must meet a professional standard of care when making recommendations. They must also never put its financial interests ahead of clients when making recommendations. They must also avoid misleading statements about its conflicts of interest, fees, and investments. They must also follow policies and procedures designed to ensure advice is in the client's best interest. They may charge no more than a reasonable amount for services and provide clients with basic information about its conflicts of interest. Now, factors to document that an advisor is operating in the client's best interest may include any and all of the following: a summary of fees or expenses associated with the plan transfer or recommendation, services or investment options associated with the plan transfer or recommendation, and alternatives for recommendations, including options for staying with the existing plan or moving to another plan. Now, these items mentioned may or may not include all of your requirements as a fiduciary for retirement plans. So we provide a sample documentation template for complying with DOL PTE requirements, but we also suggest reviewing all of your firm's compliance reporting requirements accordingly. Now, if you plan or are already using a CRM to document DOL PTE, which is prohibited transactions exemptions requirements, then my colleague Stephanie will be discussing its application in a few moments. Now, as a reminder, steps for building a compliance program include these 4 areas. First, you must think about creating procedures into a formal document or compliance manual. Next, you must review procedures to determine if what the firm is doing addresses all of its requirements and documents it appropriately. And then number 3, you must also look at implementing procedures into a task list or a system of action items. And lastly, always consider updating procedures to changes in the firm's business or risk profile. Now, here is a profile of our compliance, or a photo, I should say, of our compliance calendar. Now let's look under the hood. Our compliance calendar should be considered as a go-to resource to document tasks such as DOL PT requirements, or integrate notes onto a third-party app such as a CRM using Zapier. And now we will discuss setting up our compliance calendar to CRM connection using Zapier. Now in this slide, you will see first, log in or create an account on zapier.com. Next, follow the instructions to create your Zap. An example shown here is a Zap from Fin Compliance Calendar to Redtail CRM. But you may also use that with WealthBox CRM or any other app that's featured on Zapier. Now, from the drop-down menu, you select Fin Compliance, and then from the next drop-down menu, select the CRM of choice. Now, please follow the other instructions to complete the Zapier tools. Please note, these integrations are not just limited to WealthBox, Redtail, or any other CRM. You may also integrate calendar tasks into email-based systems or any other applications such as Salesforce, Asana, or there's many other tools that you may use in your arsenal as well. Now, Zapier requires a Fin Compliance paid account, a username, password, and API code to integrate with other apps. Our Fin Compliance API code is located in the resource integration section. For further support, please review the Zapier's customer service or reach out to us if you'd like consulting assistance with building out your Zapier workflows. Once you have a clear idea of your DOL PTE related tasks for your firm, we suggest adding items to the calendar so that they will also appear on your Zapier connected application. Now, to set up a task, click on the plus sign, or it'll also show a text box that says add calendar item, and then enter the task that will appear in blue on the calendar, and then it will also appear on your Zapier connected app. Now, firms may sign up for a free account to view our calendar at fincompliance.io. Now, please contact me or our team if you'd like to learn more about our compliance desktop or mobile apps. And now Stephanie will discuss the advantages of using WealthBox CRM tool to document the reasons for a rollover recommendation.
Thank you, Corey. Customer Relationship Management Software, or CRM, is really a pivotal software to set any company up for success. As the primary technology system for a registered investment advisory firm, a CRM system is ideally situated to track, manage, and analyze interactions with clients, prospects, as well as strategic partners. Tracking and analyzing data can help you identify trends sooner, communicate more effectively, and target your marketing and retention efforts better. The various aspects of most CRM softwares include reporting, workflows, notes, and a calendar. These items listed are more specific to WealthBox CRM, which is the CRM which we will be focusing on today. In addition to task management, contact management, and integrations, the CRM is a great place to store critical client data for client service tasks as well as compliance, which is why we are focusing on it today, specifically on the DOL and PTE requirements. Financial advisors can save up to 10 hours or more a week when their CRM is finely tuned. So now we want to take a few minutes to learn more about the different CRM softwares that you are currently utilizing. Please take a few moments to enter your CRM software into the chat box, and I will assess and we will discuss. So it looks like some people use Redtail CRM and it looks like a few actually use Wealthbox as well. So thank you so much. All right, so now we're going to review the 3 reasons why you should optimize your CRM software. The first is to generate deep business insights on clients and prospects by creating reports on important metrics. Once your contact data is up to date, you can easily run reports to see what open activities your staff needs to complete, or even how much AUM was obtained in the last year from prospects who you converted to clients. Another is increasing time efficiency and productivity by automating routine processes. Building out your workflow, note, and activity templates can really help you save time by pre-populating fields for repetitive tasks. For example, think of when you complete a trade for a client. Usually you'll need the same information every time. You'll need the ticker, the amount, whether you're buying or selling. If you need these pieces of information every single time, why not build a template outlining these items so that way nothing falls through the cracks? Lastly, improving the quality of services you provide to your clients by centralizing their data to the client record. Between sticky notes, email, and your CRM, it can be difficult to manage a client relationship if your client's information is in a variety of different locations. Your CRM can really help your firm bring awareness to your internal operations by leveraging technology to decrease manual input and see open tasks. This leads to increased confidence in knowing that you are serving your clients effectively and have fewer operational bottlenecks due to streamlined processes and automation, which leads to higher client retention. As Corey previously mentioned, the new DOL PTE requirement is very important to document for compliance. Since it is a newer requirement, most CRM softwares do not have a standard field to notate if a client falls under this requirement and to document the information. Therefore, the best practice at this point in time is to create a note. Notes cannot be edited, therefore they're compliant in CRM software. This serves as the best way for a firm to be prepared for an audit. With note templates specifically in Wealthbox CRM, it's easy to add consistent notes for contacts and households. Simply choose a template from the list, and the note template will automatically pre-fill into the publisher, which is located at the top of the Wealthbox dashboard. From there, you can edit the text and the @mentioned clients before posting the compliant note activity to the activity stream. Now I'm going to go through a case study. We have a FINRA registered advisory firm. Let's just call them Anderson Financial Advisors. They manage and provide advice on 3 separate retirement plans in addition to managing assets for over 300 households. Due to this new regulation, their team needs to document their advice for the retirement plans. They are in a perfect position to leverage Wealthbox CRM to capture this compliance requirement. Our solution: build a note template in Wealthbox CRM that includes the specific information for the regulation, including account registration, account number, and advice given. In addition, there would also be a section for any optional information that pertain to those certain retirement plans. Utilizing the note templates provides you and your team the ability to follow the same required information needed for an audit. There's no gray area as to understanding what information needs to be documented. Lastly, in addition to note templates, be sure to check out the reporting features within Wealthbox. There are a few standard reports. However, the reporting features within Wealthbox CRM are quite robust and can be customized to include any sort of data your firm is looking for. Both of these features come in handy when preparing for your compliance audit. And with that, I would like to thank everyone for attending today's webinar. Corey and I will now answer any of your questions.
Yeah, so participants can leave questions in the comment box. And if you wish to contact either Corey or Stephanie, you can do so with the contact information on the screen. Thank you.